What if I told you that everything that you long for, you don't reach by becoming more happy, but by increasing your relational capacity? Becoming happy is sort of, first of all, an inside job, but it's very, very tricky because you cannot force happiness. So there needs to be another way, right? And about this, we want to talk about today. We want to dismantle 3 misconceptions that are floating around the space that we have towards happiness and feeling good. And we want to dive into the topic of how can we actually feel good? What does that even mean? Like having a lasting sense of peace within ourselves that is ever expanding. Before we find out what that actually is and how we get there, we need to dismantle 3 misconceptions about feeling good. The first one is feeling good cannot be forced. You cannot force your way into feeling well, because if you start forcing, then you create the opposite of happiness. Happiness is rather something that visits us once a feeling of safety has established within our nervous system. It's something that we receive. It's not something that we actively create or forge. It's something that comes to us by grace. If the doors are open and if the space through which the joy, the good feeling flows, if that space is constituted in a way that is welcoming, that is in accordance with us feeling good. And the second thing is, feeling good is a result of contact. And it's not a result of chasing the feeling. So what do I mean by contact? By contact, I mean relationship. You will feel good in the proportion to which you allow yourself to be in contact with whatever is present within your body and in your mind. It's all about relationship. Like I said, feeling good comes to us by grace, and it comes to us when we allow ourselves to relate more deeply to that within us that feels bad. So it's not about chasing feeling good. It's about allowing the quote unquote bad things within us and teach them what love feels like, what acceptance feels like, what safety feels like. The third misconception is that feeling good has anything to do with achieving things on the outside or thinking certain things. You probably have used affirmations or at least heard of affirmations or the law of attraction or things like this. I firmly believe that feeling good means that you feel safe within your body. It's nothing else. And I think this whole law of attraction thing, I think you magically attract the things that are meant for you the more you feel safety within your body. And safety within your body happens as a result of resolving the conflicts within your body. So the thing is that if you feel bad, that's first of all a very low resolution way of thinking about it. It's a very monotone way, like a black and white, a grayscale kind of way of looking at it. There's only good and there's only bad. The thing is, feeling bad has so many nuances. Let's look at it. Let's increase the resolution for a moment. When you feel quote unquote bad, when you're having a bad day, what is happening? Something within you is feeling sadness, is feeling anger, is feeling frustration. And then something else within you is probably frustrated with that, is overwhelmed with that, is maybe sad that this feeling is there, maybe is afraid of whatever bad feeling is there and wants to escape it. So what does this constellation create? This is what creates this resistance, this I'm just feeling super bad, this kind of feeling, like nobody can help me, this kind of thing. So what we want to do instead is we want to relate to whatever is here, not as if it's something to be afraid of, not as if it's something bad. We want to relate to it with a more colorful, with a more vibrant form of relating. And that always starts with allowing and acceptance. Can I accept this thing to be here? Because I promise you, you can only get to the good stuff if you accept the bad stuff. There's no bypassing that. The only way is through. This is what I've learned, like through working with like hundreds of clients and like studying these topics for a long time. You need to start accepting. You need to start building a relationship to that within you to which you cannot relate. And even accept that. And in the best case, even get to enjoy that, befriend it, maybe even fall in love with it. See that this part of you that is suffering has like inherent value. And then something magical happens because you start opening up. You start opening up towards your pain. And all of a sudden, there's someone else that is stepping into the relational field with your pain that is more open. And then you start embracing your pain. Then you start giving that pain warmth. And all of a sudden, that pain starts to melt. The ice around that pain starts to melt. The resistance starts to melt. And then the acceptance means you feel good with the pain, with the sadness, with the anger. The anger present is no longer like a pointer that something is off or something is wrong or you have a bad day. You allow yourself to have a good day while being with the anger and the sadness. What if being sad doesn't mean that something is wrong? What if it means it's an invitation to get into a deeper relationship with yourself and to increase the awareness you have towards yourself and the love you have towards that part, the warmth, the acceptance. And what happens then is you start to slowly distance yourself from the feeling. We create distance to the feeling. Distance. And in this distance, you see my hands, we create space. And in that space, we can let warmth. And that warmth is streaming towards the feeling. And the more warmth you have towards the feeling, the more likely the part of you will feel safe, especially if you dialogue with it, you understand its story. I have a couple of videos on that, somatic shadow work. Then the part feels safe. And it no longer needs to like knock on the door of your awareness or even bang on the door and scream, please, please listen, I'm here. It's already seen. It's already welcome. It's already in the living room of your awareness. Come under my wing. Like, let's sit in front of the fireplace. I'm interested in you. You're welcome here. And then feeling good becomes independent of the parts that once caused us to feel bad. And then we can go even one layer deeper. Because if we dissolve the resistance toward the quote-unquote bad parts and we let them in, maybe then we can let go of the resistance we have towards feeling quote-unquote good. Maybe if you made peace with the sadness, with the anger, with the tension in your body that is there in the present, you truly let it in and you ask yourself then, can I allow myself to feel strong, to feel powerful, to be embodied, to feel happy, to feel joyous, vital, vibrant? Can you allow these qualities in? The answer will tilt more towards yes, the more you accept the bad parts. There's a very, very strong resemblance. And the thing is, like I said, the only way is through. And we're resolving a conflict here. Because when we suffer, we resist the pain. We can be with the pain without suffering. Suffering is only created if there's an emotion within us and we resist it. This is what's causing suffering. This is what's causing like this nagging feeling of, oh no, I can't. And like these looping vicious cycle thoughts and like self-attack, the inner critics that are like dominating us. This is a result of like this is suffering. And suffering is the result of resistance. And the opposite of resistance is allowance. It's what I just talked about. So in suffering, we close the relational space and we grasp towards the pain. We try to control it and we try to like force it away. But what we want to do instead is we want to like increase the distance towards the emotion and allow warmth to flow in. And something interesting is happening here in this conflict, because one part is the sadness. And then there's another part that wants us to feel good. So there's feeling bad, quote unquote, and feeling good. If we start to feel good, even though sadness is present, anger is present, like guilt is present, then we sort of stretch our nervous system. We stretch our capacity to be with the feeling. And there's almost like an invisible like cord between this and that. And this tension that is created here, our attempt to flee, our attempt to escape, our attempt to fix, all of this is creating tension in the body and tension in the mind. It's a result of resistance. It's a result of us thinking that what is present has to be anything else than it already is, including the resistance. This does not mean we're simply trying to not resist the feeling. We allow the resistance to be there. We allow this conflict to be there. We start to relate to it in like fully, with our full awareness. And again, be my guest. Come in. Can you find that part within you that can be with the pain, that can be with the resistance? And if you find that part of yourself, then it will be easier for you to let go. So, feeling good, this is a reframe as we're coming to the end of the video that I want to offer you. Feeling good, you achieve that through feeling good, as in feeling well, like feeling with more intention, feeling with more attention, feeling good. Like the more good your feeling quality is, the better your feeling muscle is trained, the more good feelings will enter your system. And the good feelings, again, they only come if you stop resisting the bad ones. And what we're doing here, we are increasing our color palette. So instead of us living in a monotonous world where everything is compartmentalized into good and bad, including our emotions, we increase the colors. And all of a sudden we see that it's not only bad. What we call bad is a whole world within our body and in our mind. It's a whole world that wants to be explored. A whole myth, a whole story maybe. A whole somatic experience. And then it's not only bad, then it's so many things at the same time. We're increasing the resolution. We start to see more details. And the more details we see, the more things we can relate to. The more parts we can start to relate to, the more safety we can give to these various aspects of what we once called bad and what is now a whole world, like in a whole planet, like a whole umbrella under which so many things happen. And this is how we relearn what it means to truly feel good. It's actually feeling good. It's feeling well. It's feeling with intention. It's feeling with dignity. It's feeling with devotion, with openness, with acceptance. All of this mean we feel good. We're laid good. We're laid well. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you want, leave a comment and we can engage in a discussion in the comment section. And subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed that. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.